In the creation of an oven, blah 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 blah. Okay, the first step in the creation of an oven will be to build the base. I mean, like the foundation, which will be, in this case, we did it with table with a strong one, because it has to hold a lot of weight on it. So it should be the strongest as possible. And after you have a nice base, and so the first layer in this base, which will be like just a layer on the layer, just something parallel, not a part already of the structure of the oven, will be an isolation layer. Normally we do that with glass bottles with some clay, stick together with some clay, and doing let's say a flat surface. And then on this surface, when it's more or less dry, we start with the radiation material. In this case, there were radiation brick. And then on this layer is where we start building. To build all the inner shell of the oven with branches and connect it to the door that was already here, with also with this all recycled wood and also some small branches. And once we have this, let's say, inner shell, we cover it with cardboards and other natural textiles and so. And then at that point is when we start with the first layer. The first layer is also the radiation layer. Normally, we for this layer we take the ratio will be 2 of sand for each one of clay, and without any straw. And you put it on this let's say this shape we already did. Okay, you put it. More or less should be around 5-7 centimeters, depending on the oven. In this case, we did it a bit more than around 7 centimeters, more or less. It depends on the part of the oven where the people were working, because each participant was created a slightly different layer in thickness. But yeah, before drying it, it's important to left some marks on it, so the next layer we stick on it much strongly. So once this first layer is dry, we go on with the second one, which is the isolation layer. It has a lot of straw in its composition. This one will be much thicker, around 10 centimeters, even a bit more in the base, and then it's slightly getting thinner when it gets to the upper part of the cupola of the oven. Yeah, once this second layer is finished, the thing will be to do a thinner layer with lime. And this layer, what we'll do is to protect it from the external factors like rain and other kind of stuff. No. For sure, the most difficult part of the project was to coordinate everyone, because we had to work with very different materials, and I think it was a bit difficult to coordinate everyone to, yes, you cut the branches and you start doing the nest, you have to mix the cob, and so it was a lot of different things, very different between each other. I will advise young people to just start building. Even at the beginning, you could not be that good at it. Don't lose your hope on it. You have to go on and try to, and little by little, you will get better and better. And maybe one time you will be able to build something small. I mean, Joe, just go and build something. okay, let's cut there,
Yes, yes, don't
introduce
worry, don't worry,
here,
don't worry.
Okay, and then
and put this part on the credits.